Here's one of the most obvious pieces of sales advice that you'll ever hear and probably have heard already. And that piece of advice is if you can't be honest with yourself, then you can't be honest with a prospect. And here's what I mean by that. So, a lot of people have gripes with the whole congruency frame. If you have to be congruent to ask somebody to do something that you wouldn't do yourself, that would be incongruent, and therefore you're not going to be able to ask somebody to invest in themselves if you're not the kind of person who invests in themselves. And I think there's some truth to that, and I think that sometimes that's not the issue. But what I do think is that this is probably one of the hardest areas to uncover in your own game and really does need outside eyes. Here's why. We all have vices of some sort, in some way, shape, or form. Now, some people have incredibly healthy vices. Some people are addicted to helping charities. Like as odd as that sounds, some people are addicted to working out. Some people just can't get through the day without doing a workout. And some people are addicted to praying and whatever it might be. So we all have some sorts of vices or habits that we have, on which we kind of are a little bit the puppet and not the puppet master. This is one of the hardest areas to uncover where this is hurting you, because we are blinded by these. Because we are the puppet, not the puppet master, we're not in control. And therefore, how many of you closers out there are popping zins all day? How many of you guys are addicted to chugging Red Bull? How many of you guys are, once you're getting a no-show, you're watching porn? How many of you are just scrolling mindlessly through Instagram? These are all little forms of vices of dopamine-fueled behaviors which are harming you because you're not in the driver's seat. You're in effect and not in cause. And so these are the areas that I in my life have found that the more I clean these up and I'm actually honest about, actually that is something that is and could be holding me back and harming me in my day-to-day life, it's unlocked new levels of clarity, of energy, of lightness in what I do. And it's really hard to understand that beforehand because you don't really know the effect until you've had it. And so if you are looking at your daily habits and thinking, maybe there is some areas of cleaning up here to do, that is your conscience trying to tell you what changes to elicit. That is the universe talking to you. And so if you listen to that, clean up your vices, I guarantee you will make more money.